Hey guys, Mr. Derry here. We're getting close to holiday time. I figured we'd do a little side project for fun. I'm in Onshape, so I'm going to call this my laser. I'll call it Derry Laser. Just for, you can make a keychain, you can make a holiday ornament, whatever the case may be. I'm going to go ahead and get started with a sketch on the front view. So if you remember, we go right over here to Sketch, Front View. I like to look normal too when I'm drawing. I'm going to jump right in here and get started with an ornament. So the diameter of this is going to be, let's make it 2.5 inches. So dimension, whoops, what's going on? There we go, 2.5. All right, we need to have some way of hanging this thing, so we'll put another little circle out here. Let's make that one 1/2 inch. And we'll put another one right in the middle. Actually, let me move this over first. All right, put that somewhere in there. Put another one right in the middle of it. We'll make sure we're going to get that concentric option there. And we'll put a hole in that's maybe 1/4 inch. Okay, let's trim things out. Let's go ahead and grab the trim command here. And we don't need this, we don't need this. Be maybe nice to put a little fillet in there. That's a little big. Where's our, can we enter a value? All right, I can put, it looks like I can put a value in later. Put one in there. And I'm going to drive this down to 0.1. Hit OK. That's close enough. All right, so I'm going to now extrude this guy so we have something that we can pull and whoops, select my sketch, hit extrude. All right, it doesn't really matter how thick. We're probably going to be going 1/8 inch, so we might as well make it look like what it's going to be. All right, good. And we've got our little ornament here. The next thing we're going to do, you should remember how to do this, is create a DXF. So I'm going to go to File, Export DXF, and we'll call it Derry Laser again. I don't think we can send it to store file in a new tab. No, we're going to need to download it and then put it into our folder. So let me remind you how to do that. So if you go to File Explorer, you all have a folder on the tech drive like I do. So I'm going to find my folder. I'm going to go to EV, create a new folder, and we'll call that laser. All right, I'm going to have you put some other stuff in this folder too. You're going to put your Illustrator file in here as well. If you right click on File Explorer again, it'll launch another window for you. And if we go to our downloads, we should see that DXF file that we exported. I'm going to drag that right into my laser folder. All right, and then I'm going to switch gears and open up Illustrator. I'm going to go to File, New. I happen to have Illustrator open already, but if you need help launching that, I can get you through that. And we're not going to make something this big, but just to give us some reference here, I'm going to make it 24 by 12 because that's the size of the bed of our laser. All right, and then we're going to go to File and go to Place. We're going to go to our folder that is on the tech drive, if I can find it. Here we go. EV, laser, there it is. Bring it in and click, and it should only take up a little bit of space here because this is a 24 by 12 sheet, and we're going to just tuck it up here in the corner. All right, and First thing we're going to do is select it all and go to view. We need to change the stroke on this. Oops, I already have it over here. Do I have it under properties? Nope, that's not it. I don't know if it's showing. Which window is that? Stroke, here it is. Okay, so now I have it visible. I lost it. There it is. So the stroke of this thing, in order for the laser to make the cut, needs to be 1/1000th of an inch. So I select it all, I come in here, I type in 0.001. If your units are not set to, I don't know why it does that sometimes. Oh, those are correct. If your units aren't set correctly, you can go to Edit and go to Preferences and set your units, set them all up to inches right there. All right, so that takes care of that. Now, there's not much to this yet, but it would be kind of fun to have some artwork to add to that, and I can show you a couple of ways to do that, but I'm going to do that in a second video.